everyone, and welcome back to the Golden Feather Tavern. Tonight, we are doing our community hangout version of our podcast. Well, I guess you can call this a podcast. Our hangout sesh, if you will. Vertech may or may not have to skedaddle, so I'm running the show today.
Yeah.
I hear Vertech is going for a longer adventure for a couple of weeks.
Unfortunately.
So bear with me as I'll be flying solo for a little bit. I do have a couple of things that I'm working on over the next few weeks, so I might need to either cancel or shift around some stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. But I will try to make it up to you guys if I can. But we just might have at least one or two fewer tavern talks, or maybe at least earlier tavern talks. But I would have a harder cut off if I do it earlier. So, yeah. Hashtag blame Vertech. Also, I won't be in voice today. Oh, that's okay. This is our community hangout. So, we're not really doing the typical conversation. For those of you that are maybe new and don't really know how things operate around here, the first week of every month is our community hangout. And then second week through the last week of the month, we do our typical tavern talk, which is where we invite people in to come and chat with us. So we want to at least carve out one day for just you. Also, my lights are super yellow. It's so funny because every time I'm on Zoom, I look different than when I'm the one streaming. So let me adjust that because I don't like how yellow I look. I look too yellow. There we go. But
It's going to be an orange day today.
Vertech, anything you wanna chat about?
Oh my goodness. Work stinks sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. He came downstairs today and was like, "Oh, Chibi, I have some bad news." And I was like, "Oh no."
Workplace is going to be domineering the next week and a half of my life.
But he will be here for our Saturday stream, so no worries. We'll have him.
Yeah.
If not, I know what to do.
I will be broadcasting my likeness across the vast space via portal.
Yes. Kidnap Vertech from work. I would love to. Actually, so what I want to talk about is, first off, I want to show this with you guys. We had a total so far of 152 subscriptions over the last month, and all of the exclamation marks are people that either donated or cheered on top. And actually, this number here is incorrect. We had 2,000 bits. So
oh my gosh,
we have about 18 spins to do today.
Holy mackerel!
Yeah, that is all of you guys. So thank you for that. Genuinely. That is bananas. But you know what? That's, you guys keep us doing what we're doing. You keep us on track. And yeah, so thank you. Thank you for that. Wow, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I agree.
That's all you peoples. All you peoples. Fantastic. And thank you so much for every little bit.
Agreed. We both have our drinks today. Mine.
I'll be right back. I just thought of what's probably making you orange.
Okay, thank you.
On the video inbound.
Okay. So what we have is I got some bubbly because Vertech is obviously being whisked away. I thought we would celebrate a little bit with a drink because I know it's only Tuesday, but it's been a long week.
Oh my gosh, how's it ever?
Yeah, thank you, because I made, as you can see, I made these like really pale, and I'm still really orange.
Okay, maybe there's not a...
I tried hiding the color correction because it made me...
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, but I'm still really... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm more red now.
We're gonna play with this.
I'm Renkai.
Let's see how crazy we can. Oh my gosh! Oh,
I
he's
don't like that. PTR
screaming
though.
mad.
Yeah. And now I'm green with envy. Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Yeah, I don't like the color correction on this. It's so bad.
Yeah, it is. Make her green and don't tell her how to fix it. Wow, Doubles. He's doing it right in front of me. I can see how to do it. I'm the whole RGB strip. Does that show how pale I actually am? If that I can actually be the whole RGB strip so easily. That's okay.
All right. Well, never mind.
I'm just gonna be slightly yellowish, green, a weird color today, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. She'll forget, just do it. A true gamer. She's RGB. You guys are funny. Well, Vertec, I don't know if you heard, but a Midwestern caravan just came to the tavern.
Oh, I did hear something about that.
Let me see if I can go get the cargo box.
What do you folks think is inside it? It's a great mystery. A mystery. But yeah, Pally, absolutely 100% should have rigged it so that it would run through the little RGB hue just constantly. Let's have a rainbow sparkling GB all night. It should really be an RGB strip. But yeah, we got a little crate arrived from a Midwest caravan, and I believe it might have some alchemical supplies. At least that's the last I heard. Is it dysentery? Somebody still has nightmares of uh-oh. Poopo says raid. I didn't see a raid. My goodness. Did I miss it? Or is it just inbound? He's trying to warn us. Trying to warn us about something. What is it, boy? Jimmy's stuck in the well again?
Here we go. Hi.
Hide the fish.
Hide the fish.
Hi. Hi. Welcome back. Oh, you're not orange anymore.
I'm not orange anymore? Oh, cool. Raid! Yeah, I don't see a raid either. Should have seen Fubo summoning the grums in the starting zone. Alright, so.
Oh, get off there.
In 1983, Chuck Norris was involved in a shark attack, and this is the only known picture of the incident.
Oh.
That was on the top of the crate. It looks legit. Hey, moms, welcome in. Dusty! Hey!
That's fantastic.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Hey.
Welcome in, everybody. We are doing our hangout. We are opening a crate from a Midwestern caravan that came in from Undead Pally. So we're checking out what's going on inside of here. How was your guys' day? You hanging out with Dusty while he was chit-chatting about PTR stuff? I saw that. May have been lurking. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, yeah. And cheers to Dusty. Cheers.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Cheers to you.
Explain this crate. Aw, that's cute. Pally gave us a little note. It says, love you guys, enjoy. That's going on my wall. So,
Fantastic.
I believe I ordered some, well, thank you, Generic Games. Welcome in. I believe I ordered some alchemical materials from Undead Pally. See, she had a surplus, so of course we always take questions. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open some of these surpluses. So yeah, we'll just chit chat while we do that. And I'm bending over because if I stand up, you're not gonna see my face.
Should disappear.
I would disappear. Hello, Facade. Welcome in.
Is there alcohol in it? I don't know. We might have to dig deep for that one.
Look at this.
Oh, check that out.
I wonder what kind of potions I can put in it.
That looks, that could almost be, what's the one that makes you lighter? Because it looks like a bunch of bubbles.
Oh, like a featherfall, potion of featherfall or something?
Yeah, almost like a feather fall or levitation or something.
Yeah. Where would I find the PTR focus for each test? Yes, so actually Generic Games did answer it. So in the announcements for the PTR area, Roshan or Vaknar or one of the CMs, it is NDA, so I can't really show you. But one of them will post something there that will tell you the basics of everything, and then also it'll link over to the forums, which you should have access to because that's how you got your account, basically. And that'll actually have a link to, I believe there is, I was going to actually mention this. Oh my God, that's adorable. I'll show you in a second what I just saw. I believe there is a link to a survey that they want you to fill out by July 3rd from today's test. So I do recommend go checking out that. I know that you think you see everything there when they announce it, but there's usually some hidden gems inside of the forum post as well. But look at this. The little duck.
The little ducky's in there.
Got a ducky in a bottle.
I love it.
Little duck in a bottle. Lil Steven. It's Steven, free him. Oh my gosh, Pally, these are so cool. This one feels unique too. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this. Oh, you had to tape it so it wouldn't like get hurt. I love that. Hold on. Free him! Hey, you're the one that put him in the bottle. Don't always trust the patch notes as well. Yes. There are incorrect patch notes. There's also a lot of hidden things. So, be explorative. Things like that. I often find, I don't deny it all. Or I deny it all. There's some stuff that don't make it into the patch notes too. So, we're gonna be rich.
I was gonna say.
Rich in bubble wrap. Yes.
Be surprised and don't have trust in multiple different directions.
This one's so cute.
Oh, check that out.
This one.
The little stopper and the pour spout.
Yeah. That's so cute. I love this.
It's adorable.
One of these days, I'll show you guys what's really behind the green screen. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Do you hear that? Right here? Getting a lot of stuff for the tavern. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Heck
and
yeah.
It's all thanks to the caravan from Pally. We're going to be hanging out for a while, though, tonight.
Glorious caravan. With a lot of bubble wrap.
Speaking of...
noted.
It is, yes. Speaking of the PTR, who all tested on the PTR today? Unfortunately, Vertec had to miss it. So please regale us with some of your tales of the PTR.
Yeah, what happened? I missed the whole thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, by the way, absolutely, I'm not hearing that at all on your mic. That's crazy.
Okay. It's just making little tingly noises. You guys just don't hear it. I did a bit of testing. What'd you test? I can't tell you because no, you can. It's under visual NDA, not verbal NDA. Girl, I don't know what to test, so I just jumped off things to see how much it hurt. I don't know about you, but I was slipping and sliding on my mount. It was a lot of fun. I did briefly fall damage. Oof. Yeah, the fall damage is a bit OP at the moment. They adjusted it to be like a percentage of your health instead of like a set amount. So yeah, some things that I was used to jumping off of, I learned really quickly to don't jump off of those.
Okay.
Yeah. Generic.
So
I didn't
drop 20 feet and you're basically done for.
Yeah,
Like
basically.
that, OP? Oh man.
Yeah. I didn't notice anything too much, but I am a cleric, so I don't really have a whole lot of mobility. I did notice more so on my mount, though. And then, come on. There we go. Haha.
There's a lot of potion additives. Another ducky. So
It's a
many
little
duckies.
ducky. And then this one has a little quirk on it with a little pour spout.
Yeah, I like that little hook handle.
Yeah, it's really nice. Steven Jr. Quack. Are you guys gonna quack every time we find a duck in here?
Quack.
I love the mount slide. It was so much fun. It was a little bit awkward for me. I like that, right? I want to do, I want to make some potions that we can include in some of our other videos. So I'm going to work on that. And also it'd be nice to, because Vertec wasn't sure with us making the drink for the YouTube space, if, let's say, oh, welcome in, by the way, Kat. YouTube space, if, like, say, Bacardi would be okay with us having out their label. So I could always just put it in something like this. So this one's cute. It's also got a little stopper. This one is hollow in the middle.
Makes it lighter.
Yeah.
Also
I'm running
gives
out
it
of
the same kind
space,
of
so
look
let
as
me
the
go
rest
put
of the,
this behind the
rest of
tavern
the
wall.
bottle.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
put
be
it in the
careful,
store.
'cause now the fall damage is real. Those can get injured. Let's see. Fuku says fall damage. The visual bug to the hot bars, cooldowns, momentum skills, and learning to use for movement. Damage against NPC enemies at a staggered level with a level 10 to 20 and 25 tune. What else? Some visual lighting bugs that had seen before, and also noticed that the dwarves have little audible grunts when they do flips now.
Would I throw a random hobbit down the well for 2 gold crowns? That sounds a little bit mean, I have to be honest, especially because I'm hobbit-sized. And on damage too, though not sure if we had that before, considering I haven't really been playing much with the sound on. Yeah. Ooh. What is
Let's
this?
see here.
There's something else in this.
It's a jar.
I wonder what's in it.
The glass is a jar.
Do I have to do this? I feel like I have to. I feel like this is a mandatory thing just because this showed up. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You forgot about that. Oh, this is so cute. There's a little gem in here.
Oh.
Oh yeah! Oh
You
yeah!
are rich now. Not just bubble wrap.
Not just bubble wrap, and oh, that's cute. A free midnight sapphire. So she sent us gems as well.
My goodness. I wonder how many more there's gonna be.
I wonder how many more there's
We
gonna
could
be.
build the treasure chests.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. So much shiny. I'm putting the goblin back in the jar.
It's gonna be filled with shiny gems and duckies.
And goblins. Oh my.
And goblins. Oh my. Oh no, the goblin's gonna be hanging out in the lid protecting everything.
True. Oh yeah, protect the shinies. Alright, this one, I gotta open up one for Vertec. I feel like this one's a one for Vertec.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That looks like an old-fashioned whiskey bottle to me.
And that's clipped. Great. Thanks, Erwin.
Good job. Good job. I commend you, sir.
So gonna come in here one day and be like, what is going on with these people? You need an, oh yeah, I do Fupo. I really want one. I need to like clip that sound from in-game and make it into one. I have a couple of sound clip ideas. I need a dragon plushie to protect the horde. Oh, we do need a dragon plushie to protect the horde now. That's true. Especially with all these wow.
Oh, look at that.
Can you imagine Mead going in here, Vertec?
Holy mackerel, I can.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Look. Precise. It's as big as my head.
Perfect size.
Who sent these again? Undead Pally.
She was donating to the alchemical supply cause.
Yes. And thanks to you guys, I believe Vertec is able to start prepping up some mead stuff. At least a little bit more.
Yeah, I can probably start a small batch. But only enough, probably like a gallon, enough to fit in the fridge. Because we still got to replace the fridge for that stuff to keep it cool. Uh-oh. That's a fun face.
There's been a casualty.
No, not a casualty.
Yes, there's been a casualty. And I'm being very, very careful.
Wait. Okay, let me get you a little something to put all that stuff in.
Let me just take this out of this jar real quick. There's one casualty. But it came with little beads. I'm gonna carefully remove the beads so I can at least show you the beads. Because these beads are adorable. But unfortunately, the travel for the crate was a little rough. It decanted and you might make Vertec glue it back together. I don't know if that's a great idea. There are so many tiny pieces. I'm being very careful because it is glass. Thank you. Can I have it over here?
The dragon to protect the horde.
Oh yay! Thank you. Perfect.
But she'll see there sometime.
There we go. Oh no, you can't see it. Hold on.
There you go. Yeah, put it right there.
Okay, there we go. Got a question? Yeah. What's up? I can multitask. I better be the only broken one, I swear. So I've never watched any of the streams before. What type of streams do you all generally do? We are a community-focused podcast and channel. And Vertec, how would you describe us? I'm in pieces.
We are the variety streamer of Ashes content for the most part. Probably 4 out of 5 streams are going to be Ashes related. Mondays we do, I do Mead Quest. Usually it's me anyway. Next week's probably going to be Chibi.
Yes, I will take over.
Play a game. Usually we like to play Ashes, but for the past a little bit of time for phase 2.5, we've been playing other games. The first Monday of every month for Mead Quest, we play with our guild Nexus. And on Tuesdays we do Tavern Talk. Usually it's like an open mic night kind of podcast. situation. We get some friends of the tavern, other content creators, just people that have been around for a while and gotten to know us. They hop in, chat with us, and we just talk any kind of topics we feel like chatting about. Anything anybody brings up. Saturdays we do our main podcast. The first and third Saturdays, I should say. Ooh, what's that? Ooh.
It's a nice cloth.
Well, that was protected inside and out. I like it.
Ooh, look how pretty this is.
Hey.
I love this.
It looks soft.
It's very soft. I'm gonna wear it now. I hear TV is doing an interview soon. We are both doing interviews soon. I felt bad because he mentioned just me, but Vertec too, not just me.
Yeah, he's gonna be on here. We don't know when yet. We don't have a date. They've been very busy.
As soon as we have it, I will share it with you guys. But yeah, so like our Monday is our chill hangout. Yesterday we decided to do Ashes, and we were trying to do the caravan. Like that's not where I left my caravan. Quest from Pockets, which was actually funny enough. He said it was inspired by me giving him a quest because I'm like level 12 in 2.5 and he's 25. And I heard that there were oozes out into the Gendark, which may or may not have to do with this next month's video coming out for a drink. Yep, the poll is completed in the subscriber area, so you shall see. But then, oh no, I think there might be two. Oh, no. But then tonight we just kind of do a hangout. We like to chit chat with you guys. We like to dedicate one stream per month. We're just us hanging out with you guys, being silly, having fun.
Yeah. We do little wheel spins for subs that are donated throughout the month.
Yep.
Or not even donated. People just pick up their own subs.
Yep.
And you just kind of literally just chill, hang out with friends. Some Sundays, Chibi leads Fablecraft, which is a little bit of a almost D&D like, but a little bit more accessible and visually pleasing. Uh-oh, that was not a happy face. That was a sad face.
At least the present survived. The jar, however, did not.
At least we got the booty.
The booty. I don't watch Twitch very often. That's okay. We do dual stream on Twitch and YouTube. And
yeah.
We try to hang out in the... Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. We try to hang out in the Discord too.
Ooh, check that out.
What is that?
It's a phonix.
It's a phonix.
It's a phonix.
I love it.
Is that a little pin? A little brooch?
Yes. Christina!
Oh no, Christina. Oh man, I've forgotten to check here lately. Let me go see if Christina's given up my account yet. Christina.
Can you give the people who are newer here maybe a little bit of context?
Oh. So.
Have a good one. Generic Games.
Hey, you have a great night. We'll see you around next time. And thanks for stopping by and spending your time here. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've gone by the name Vertec for quite a while now. And ever since I can possibly remember checking, the name Vertec on Twitter has been taken by somebody named Christina Gomez. She had one post the day she joined that just says Helen Gomez. Not a single lick of activity after that. Not one. Not one.
This is so pretty.
But I keep waiting for whenever Christina Gomez is going to just give up the account and let me have it. Let me have it. Oh, gosh. Sponge Vito.
And we have Crystals.
Danny DeVbob.
DeVbob. crystals.
Okay. We're getting all kinds of little treasures.
And it's a macaroon.
Oh my goodness, the first edible treasure.
It's not actually edible, I'm sorry.
Oh, it will be. I'm gonna nom it no matter what you say. It
Okay.
looks delicious.
I'm pretty sure it's just a plastic macaroon, but okay. Chibi chomp.
Looks
Nyah.
crunchy.
Looks crunchy. Oh, it opens. Oh my gosh, it does open. We can store something in there.
Ooh, check that out.
I love that. That's so
It's a
cute.
food treasure that hides other treasures.
I love that. That's awesome.
Make sure they're not clunky treasures, or else people
Not
will
clunky
know.
treasures. Yeah. Gotta be careful. Dang, I wish it was soap. Let him chomp it.
Trying to wash my mouth out? Jeez. Didn't think I had that much of a potty mouth.
Wow. But like,
Macaroon
chat
for
is
your
gonna ask
macaroon.
for an oh yeah redeem now.
Quite possibly.
Cool stuffs. Yeah. You could put a macaroon in there. I could. A smaller macaroon within a bigger macaroon. It could be done.
It could.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can do this, you know. Yeah.
One night you're just gonna get gremlin chibi mode and or goblin chibi mode, and instead of going huzzah for every stream, I'll go oh yeah.
Hey, very often do we get, or at least I get, the gremlin goblin chibi mode. Happens quite frequently. Oh, are those little I can't tell exactly. They
Yeah.
look like little flowers.
They're like little flowers, like little flower buttons.
Oh, they're buttons. Okay, I thought they were like the little eyeballs, like almost from like Mario, the little random stars that be hanging around staring at you. Little flower heads.
Oh yeah. Fupo put it on screen. Perfect. They're herbs,
herbs.
magical herbs.
Magical herbs.
True. I love it. I'm
Invincible
going to
stars. Yeah, exactly, Vale.
gonna put this back in here. At least put this in this one because the other one broke, but at least we have the treasure still. That treasure survived. But let me clear up my area again. Magic.
Time to clear out the entertainment. I mean, bubble wrap. We're gonna have to have a bubble wrap popping party now.
There's more.
What's that?
There's more, and we're not done.
There's more.
Yes.
But wait.
But wait.
Big bubble wrap armor. There we go. Oh my goodness, we could have a LARP battle in the back. You get bubble wrap armor. Your little pokey sticks. Like 20. Okay, I think we've hit 10. I think we've hit 10. You don't like the LARP battle idea?
Me? I don't mind it.
Oh, okay. The look on your face when you came back on the camera.
I'm just waiting to see what chat wants. That might be danger wrap with broken glass. Yeah, I put the ones with the broken glass in a bowl next to me. Thanks to Vertex. Oh no! There's a creature in this one.
Creature. Is it a trapped creature or a protected creature? Oh my god! Oh, it's one of those things. I hope it's still got its magical magical controlling tether.
Magical controlling tether. It's a worm! Chibi wrapped in bubble wrap yelling, oh yeah.
Yeah, have you seen those worm things? They're like
Worm stick.
people will have them. Yeah, people will have them looking like they're crawling all over their hands and whatnot.
I've seen crossover. No, I haven't actually seen something like
They're like
that.
little magic worm things. Or at least it looks like one of those.
Oh, I love this. It's shells and a couple of D6.
I like that bottle though.
Yeah, me too. These are really cool.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Got more D6s.
A Dune crossover.
Oh yeah, with the worm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just telling other people at our guild, I don't know anything about Dune. That's why it didn't really interest me that much, because I have no idea about Dune. It's like somebody who knows nothing about Star Wars playing Star Wars Galaxies or something like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this
yeah.
bottle.
Oh, that's cool. I dig that one too. That one would be kind of nifty to have, like a little, almost like a layered potion.
Yeah.
Like one of the little swirly ones. Teach her about Dune, so good.
Another casualty.
Yeah. Dune's very mad. Oh, Duffels is not. Oh no, another casualty. Holy mackerel.
3 of them had casualties. I'm sorry. Another one for Vertec.
So I think we need to start hiring better defenders.
Whoever the
and to protect
merchant,
the roads better.
whoever the mercenary is that you hired, you might want to consider not going with them again. I don't know if that mercenary really cared about your wares after the deal was made.
Mm-hmm.
Rum bottle. Last one was for whiskey.
They were probably one of those that was run by
another one of these.
Someone going through like forests. Ooh, okay. There we go.
Yeah,
okay.
the forests are kind of
in there.
rough. We got a couple meads. Going.
From hired to fired with ire, says Irwood.
Yeah, I'm not going postal no more. UPS is Bay. Bad trading company.
Yar. You need to find better defenders. We need to give defenders more incentive to keep the caravan safe. That's what it is.
After the money has been spent to make the deal. Because they care about it until they leave your eyes. A third one, nice. Yes, so we're going to have very many bottles to put mead in, you guys. And Vertec and I get to show them off nicely to you. Oh no.
Okay, there we go. Well, I mean, that'll work out well. If I can get the, well, the bubbly one may not work in there because the cork wouldn't stay in.
Yeah.
Just gotta come up with a third one that's gonna be different colors. We'd have the deep dark, like blood red one.
Yep.
We'd have the nice, pretty golden brown one.
We have the one that is, what was the flavor combo you want to try next? The basil strawberry or something?
Yeah, the strawberry basil. But that one's gonna be a slight bit of bubbly, and that little cork would not survive. You need to get a cork that's like forcefully held in there. Or else the bubbles will pop
So we got 4 at this point.
Yeah, we got 3 thick boys.
4.
4, oh my gosh, 4 thick boys. See,
One of
Erwin,
these
that's
days,
all going to be taken care of before it goes into those bottles.
One of these days, I'm going to show you guys the tavern behind the veil, but it's not ready yet.
Behind the veil. Yeah, someday.
I still need Vertec's help with getting the tavern together.
Yeah, you know what, Sergeant Stomps? I kind of want to watch the new Dune movies. I heard from fans of the old movies that they're not as good, but I think that's probably what anybody who's loved movies for how long those been out now? Like,
forever.
Yeah, probably longer than most of us have been alive. Not as true to the book. Or, yeah, okay, I'd probably assume that much too.
I have to admit, there's one more after this. Unfortunately, that one also was a casualty. There's one more after this. There's another one after this, but unfortunately, that one was also a casualty.
Yeah. No bueno. Okay, did they make it a little bit more actiony there, Stomps? I hope so. Because that's the one thing that a bunch of my friends caused them to stray away from Doom, was because it was a little bit slow paced. They didn't feel it was exciting and super interesting. It was too plot thick.
It's too thick.
Too thick. Too thick.
All right, I'm not gonna lift this one out because I'm scared I'm gonna. There's like bigger pieces of glass in there, so I'll just leave them in the box. But this one's cute. This one made it.
Sweet. And let's see. Make sure to take a. Pally says, Cheapy, make sure to take a picture of the glass pieces in the bowl. Let me go to USPS and demand some reparations.
Okay, sounds good. I shall do that.
Limu says he loves both the old movies and the new ones. Listen to the first book 2 years ago, and I'd say the new movies are as close as you can get without becoming even more cerebral.
This looks like something I'm gonna use to maybe help with the drink pouring.
That looks like about the size of a bottle would have to be to actually consume your entire hit point potion in 6 seconds.
There you go. And then this one too. Mana pot.
Oh, yeah. That one's super fancy and tiny. I like that. That would absolutely be a mana pot, I think.
All right.
No. Poor bottles. They have met their fate.
All right, I'll send those to you, Pally. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5, yeah. And she even padded it with linen to make sure that it had like some extra padding in here.
Well, she tried really hard.
Everything was super bubble wrapped. We have the entire stream as proof.
Yeah, exactly. Just point them to the stream and say, "Look at this. Watch this opening."
All right, let me remove the cargo box.
Well, thank you, Pally. Much appreciated. I know Chibi was hoping to dig up some interesting bottles and whatnot for her alchemy.
And now I have
So
them.
these
Thank
are going
you.
to go to use for sure. And we'll have some nice decorative bottles for some of the still mead. Plop it right in there.
And now a goblin, a little goblin. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let's see. So
I wish I could just set her here.
See, in the 1980s movie, so much in thought. Oh, scroll past. There we go. All right, I'm gonna snooze that. So much in thought dialogue, but you loved it. Helped the movie so much. Love the old school one. Okay. Ricard, thanks so much. Had a lot of fun packing it. Good. It was a lot of fun watching her get it open. All the little treasures hidden inside were amazing.
The dragon is protecting the horde now.
Good.
Well, I want to say a huge huzzah to that. Or, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna think about that for the rest of the night, aren't you?
Indeed. And Abraham says, OMFG, was it me or did Vera look amazing tonight?
It looked great. I loved it. Unfortunately,
not able to jump in. I have the sad.
Yeah, unfortunately, Vertec was not able to join the PTR, but I will be keeping him a informed. I'll be keeping him informed because even though he is traveling, he will be able to still connect to Vera, just not all the time. Just jumping up close and dying, running around and getting... I think I had like at least 5 different bugs that I reported tonight. I kept getting bananas and the banana trees weren't going away, like 100%. But you couldn't get bananas anymore. Like you would harvest the banana and the banana tree would still be there. Tomorrow we test pyrite? Really? Did they say that? Oh, I was so heartbroken when the pyrite wasn't there. Yeah, that's really exciting. Shall I do some
Chibi's night?
Yeah, literally. I am so freaking excited, you guys. Vertec, I might have to like postpone going to the gym until after the PTR because I'm gonna be a girl, like literally.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh, should I show them the idea that we came up with last night?
Which one?
This one. And the books.
Yeah.
Okay.
That face. That face.
Actually, guys, according to my records, Pyrite is coming online tomorrow. Nerdy TV. I want to call her Lore Keeper or like Archive Keeper TV. So Archivist
the
TV.
Alchemist and the Archivist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be the character that's gonna come on and do any random corrections on on videos and such.
Yeah, in my videos going forward. Actually, so I have to record that. I actually have a new Tavern top coming in tomorrow because Vertec let me grab it. But yes, I've got Archivist TV here.
It'd be fantastic. I love it. I love it.
I love it too. If you guys ever want, we could probably, needs to be an emote now. I think honestly, I want to get one of the ones where it's like the and then not like writing, the nod, and then writing. So I want to do that maybe with the glasses. Did you see Roshan's note about sport? No, actually, I went straight into testing for getting this today. This is way too cute. Ooh. Oh no.
What is his note for testing?
What is the note for testing? Let me pull it up. Oh no. Erwin did indeed clip it and put it in our community chat. Me going, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I love it.
So Roshan did actually put up the survey, by the way. If you're able to test updates to character movement, we want your feedback. There's this PTR tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's focus is planned to be Pyrite and Nikua player races.
Okay.
Take notes emote. Yes, exactly, Vale. Focus for tomorrow's planned. Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yay.
That's fantastic. Gonna make so many people happy with that.
I told Annie.
Already made so many people happy about that.
I told Annie she should be happy she got her race before Jamie did. All right, shall we do some fun stuff? Not that wasn't fun stuff. I'm sure you guys like it. Also, let me know if you have any ideas. If you want me to add Archivist Chibi to the spinner, I can add Archivist Chibi to the spinner, as well as an oh yeah goblin mode.
Chibi goblin mode.
Yes.
What will the world do?
Danger box is always fun. Yes, danger box is always fun, especially when it's, you never know if it's a danger box. Split my time with both. Yeah, same, Basil, same. I have this thing.
Oh, that thing.
Oh, it only does that when when you go live with it, it changes the property. You said 124?
No, it's been 124.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been behaving weird. It's on and off.
That's okay. There is one I want to get that we could put up on screen that is like a horizontal one if Vertec is okay with me doing it. Otherwise, Vertec saw a couple online for free. And it's a spinner, but it might be a little bit nicer. So we have 16 survey. 16 spins. Where's the feedback survey? On their forum and under the NDA PTR area. It's not spinning.
And, Abraham,
there we go.
yeah, you have a good night. Rest well.
Yeah, you rest well. Oh God, sorry, that scared me. One person can't talk. Okay. One person can't
Oh my gosh.
talk. All right. Spin it again. This or that?
Okay. And apologies, folks. I'm going to be checking messages throughout the night here.
Ooh, a riddle.
Okay. Riddle me this.
Yeah, I don't know if I can share that, so talk in third person.
Okay.
Chat, just let me know if you want me to add stuff. Damn, Vertec beat me to it. Batman theme
never.
starts. Dun-dun-dun! Talk in third person.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't it be funny if we both had to talk in third person at the same time?
For like 10 minutes because we get 4 of them.
Oh, you almost cursed that one. One person can't talk.
Ooh.
It was almost gonna land on the talk in third person again. Bean Boozled. Which
Okay.
Vertec wants to get spicy Bean Boozled.
Yeah, we gotta get spicy bean boozled.
I gotta look at how much that would be. LOL rip. Spin! Wow, that spin pretty well. Hey, you just popped up on my recommendations. What's this about? I love tavern themed games and roleplay. Oh, hi, Sirva. One person can't talk.
Hello.
I am Chibi.
And I'm Vertec.
And we are the Golden Feather together. We actually met over Ashes of Creation, but I also like to do Tales of Fablecraft or D&D related things. And we are a light roleplay-esque type of channel. We roleplay as the Tavern Keepers. I am currently in normal people clothing, but on our at least 2 of our video streams per week, we have our Tavern garb on. Once being our podcast, the second one I'm streaming or I'm DMing the Fablecraft game. And we like to talk about MMORPGs and roleplay and stuff. Actually, last night we roleplayed with a group of people. But speaking of roleplay, Basil's roleplaying a sleepy elf. So good night, Basil. Sleep well.
Enjoy sleepy elf vibes.
But in game, I'm gonna be a woodland elf or a pyre within Ashes of Creation, and Vertec's gonna be a Vec. And when we go off of line, you'll actually see the lovely art that Undead Pally drew of us, of our characters at least, and that's kind of who we're playing, if you will.
Yeah. And if you like Ashes of Creation, we do mostly Ashes of Creation streams throughout the week. And throughout the month especially. And we do pride ourselves on being one of, if not the most reactive to viewers. I mean, outside of people like Dusty, who are absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane, that guy.
No, it was so close to being take a shot.
Oh.
There's too many one person can't talks, and there's 3 talking third persons. I don't like this. We need more options, you guys. We need more options. I'm gonna spin a couple more and then we'll be done with this. Aha! I got to take a shot. Not rigged.
Let's see. I forget if we've.
I think we do need
actually
shot
got this
stuffles.
turned on. Let me see.
What's
Do we
turned
have
on?
this on?
One person
Oh.
can't talk.
Was it ashes?
Yeah, there's too many of these. There's 5 one person can't talks. Is the bot maybe not working?
I'm guessing so.
The bot is up, so I'm not sure. Duffles!
Stuffles, thank you so much.
Huzzah! Cheers. 1,
Cheers to you. And thank you so much.
2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna save some of the bubbly. Going
5.
for the fireball.
Yeah?
Potion
You
of
should have
fireball
it-
going down.
Do an impression of a Ashes mob on the spin. Okay, I'm gonna put that at the bottom. Do an impression of an Ashes mob. I like
I'm gonna
that.
start paying more attention to them and how I can imitate them then.
Oh, don't worry. I think I got at least 2 of them down. Erwin clipped 1. Well, technically he's clipped both now.
Get a quick nose ring I can pop in there and just make a cow face.
Ooh.
Ugh.
2 Bean Boozled.
Or who wants to hear an
and-
otter impression?
If you want to know why, I want to hear. Oh, what does an otter even sound like?
I don't know.
AOC
know.
quiz. But if you're wondering why we're spinning a bunch of wheels because tonight is our hangout night, and we are catching up on the amount of people that have gifted subscriptions or have donated to us over the last month. We kind of dedicate this to just a hangout for funsies where you guys are the full attention and some chaos is mixed in. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last one. And if we get, I don't know what number we're at. Let me check on Twitch. But if we get to an even number, we'll have one more spin.
And
Talk in third person again for 5 minutes. So there's 4 of those.
there we go.
Let me check over here. We are. I don't know how many. Wait, let me refresh this. Yeah, 157. I don't know how many away we are with our goal. Let me check the goal. So 175 is the next goal. We're 150 out of 175. So if we get 3 more, I'll add 1 more spin to this. But chat, what do you think of? Should I add also? What is that link? Oh, a
it's the
referral link. Yeah. Go ahead. If are you gonna do the little spiel?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Go for it. Go for it.
Ashes of Creation is a really, really nifty take on the MMO RPG genre. They are going to be involving many nifty mechanics and many nifty features that you've seen across the years and come to love, and some that you haven't seen necessarily in this type of setting and configuration. Presentation, let's say. It's really cool. It's going to be so you know there's sandboxes and theme parks. Well, this is a sand park or a theme box where there's going to be open world that you do not build as a player. What you do in the world reacts to and builds itself.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever you spend your time, if a lot of other people spend their time in that area, as you do things, you actually give experience to the land, and the land grows up around you and creates little crossroads and villages up to towns.
Actually,
and then all the way to Metropolis. Mm-hmm. Actually,
this game is based off of the guy that's creating it. It's an indie company that's making it. And yes, I know there are 200 people, but there's no producer, there's no larger company at stake that is making them meet specific deadlines or anything. It's a guy that made a homebrew in Pathfinder who then wanted to turn it into an MMORPG, who is funding most of this. And then whatever, like those of us that are testing right now, today actually was the very first day that they opened up the PTR, the private testing realm, to the entirety of people that have access to Alpha 2. It is $100, but that $100 will last you at least a couple of years. And I'm saying that because phase 3 isn't starting until August 4th. And that's going to go at least a year, Steven said. So I really like it because it brings that, like, my favorite stuff with D&D, where like your backstory is tied into it, where like you're going to have a backstory that you're going to be able to fill out in the character screen, and it's going to affect things in the world. And the religion that you choose is going to affect things in the world. Your race is going to affect things in the world. They want to make it, if you have the majority of like a pirate race, that becomes a pirate city. It's really cool. I like it. I'm inspired by it, but also I just love D&D, and I love feeling like my stuff matters within a game. So, and I see you say thank you so much for that introduction. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. I do make other content currently, Sirma, on YouTube. I actually just put out a roleplay-esque video on like fighting one of the Krakens in Ashes of Creation, and then I showed you how to make a drink that's going along with that story. I'm working on another one, and this one's coming from the field notes. So you might see Archivist Chibi again, maybe, or at least hear her.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like to do a variety of things here. So, Vertec, is there a mob that you can think of that you can imitate?
Oh, I'll be honest, I can't recall what any of the other mobs do or sound like.
Well, how about...
Like, I always know them when we're passing by and they make their sounds, I recognize them, but I can't bring them to mind right now.
Yeah, that's fair. How about any that are like you? How about we do a goblin at the same time? Like, we're 2 goblins, and that will take up 2 of either. You get to choose 2 of the 5 for one person can't talk, or 2 of the 4 of talk in third person.
I say get rid of the can't talk. That one's gonna be a lot less entertaining than the other. I think we've actually voted last time. There was a mass vote to get rid of the can't talk one.
I believe you are correct, and I got very busy with the summit planning. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so we just didn't get around to removing that. So we could actually just respin those, to be honest.
I can do that.
Yeah, the last month we had a vote live and everyone was like, yeah, no, get rid of those.
Okay. If it's one person can't talk, I'm changing it. But do you want to, while it's spinning, you want to do the goblin? Ready? 3.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
Not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard the thump from down here. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I had to become a chibi size.
I will use up 2 of those as as the one person can't talks. But we did get in addition, instead of one person can't talk, a person has to talk in third person.
Okay.
Twice. Wow. Are these just becoming, you have to talk in third person instead?
They're just converting right
I'm
over.
scared. They're converting, you guys. This is Vertex hell.
Be talking in third person for the rest of the night.
What if we just do... Okay, there we go. We got one AOC quiz instead.
Hey.
All right. Well, how about this? There are 6 talk in third persons.
Woof.
Here's a mega challenge. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Talk in third person for 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. Instead of starting over, take a shot. Fair?
Okay.
Fair?
Okay. I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think that means we need to get more shots in that bottle.
My bottle?
Well, I can't really tell actually. I'm trying
I'm
to
just
look at it and see how
saying,
much
you
is in
know
there.
I'm pretty good at the talk in third person.
It's like half invisible.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's true. Mine's the one that needs to have some volume in there. Mine's the one that needs to be full.
All right, are you ready?
Vertic is ready.
Okay. 15-minute timer starting in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Hey, Duffels, you have yourself a fantastic evening.
Good night, Duffels.
So much for hanging out with Vertic and Chibi at the Golden Feather Tavern.
Yes, thank you. Vertic and
was
TV
not
love
sure
it when you're here.
If saying the word
Good night, Lulu.
saying the word us would have counted as a first person.
That's okay.
Good night, Lulu.
Thank you for stopping
Rest
by. Vertic and TB last night had a very fun time trying to figure out the best place to hide a caravan. And Vertic and TB had to I guess you could say they instead of the first person version.
Vertic heard a mistake in there. Did Chibi realize when it happened?
You can say they. They guess they could. I didn't know if I made a mistake, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm gonna take my shot.
Vertic tries to call it out. Erwin tries to cover it up. I see how this goes.
Chibi didn't know if Chibi made a mistake. Chibi didn't notice. But
Chibi didn't know.
Chibi thinks that Vertic could just say they instead. Why are you drinking?
Vertic called himself out. So that Erwin didn't get the pleasure if Erwin tried to call him out.
Okay, fair. But yes, Chibi and Vertic took a caravan across the desert and were joined by Dunehold and by Nithram. And Chibi and Vertic tried to make a middle finger of Vera, specifically of Sand Squall Desert. It did not work.
They tried to climb the middle finger with the caravan, see if we could land on top, and it did not work so well.
Chibi couldn't even make it up the main hill.
They could not escape the palm.
No. So Chibi and Vertic decided to divert towards the big red beacon, which Erwin said was the Torrent Spire. And Vertic was pretty sure that there were doors that they could go into, and Chibi didn't see any. And Dunehold was wiping to the many big mobs that were around this Torrent Spire, and Chibi felt bad for that at least, and tried to heal. However, Chibi is like level 12, and these mobs are 28.
Dunehold were marvelous. They were absolutely defending that caravan with their lives.
They were. Agreed. And
they were
Vertic
singing everybody's songs.
True. They were. And Vertic noticed that he could go through the wall of the spire and told Chibi to try that with the caravan. So Chibi did, and it worked. And Chibi and Vertic found themselves in the middle of the inside of this Torrent Spire with a caravan, and Chibi clipped it.
And it was good.
It was good. And that took many hours.
Crossing so long.
Yes.
The map is going to be so bloody huge when it's complete.
Do you think that when everyone gets into Vera for maybe beta or later phase 3, that the 8 to 10K concurrent is going to be too underpopulated.
You know, Vertec has been thinking about this a lot, and Vertec thinks that Intrepid holding their ground with the 8 to 10,000 concurrent player cap is the only way that PvE players would actually have a chance to do PvE stuff with the chance of not being like molested if they're at a relatively popular or good site. Otherwise, it's going to be PvP chasing down PvEers if it's as packed as testing servers are. And
Chibi was gonna tell you that she thinks that was a point that you should be happy about, because she knew that you were upset about the PvP roaming lawless zones, but she also knew that the fact that there were less other people would mean that those areas are not as contested, perhaps less zergs. And so she thought maybe if you hadn't thought about that, she was going to bring it up to you. But she's glad that you came to that conclusion.
Well, and yeah, Erwin, I would be curious. Did you hear my brain pause as soon as I said like half?
Yes. Chibi thought it sounded like you knew you were saying it and was like, just gonna say it anyway.
Vertex brain knew it was coming out the split second before it did, but then it just came out anyway, and Vertex tried to stop it and it just wouldn't stop. So Vertex paused and cursed it. Yes.
Well, Chibi and Vertec are about halfway done with this challenge. They only have about 8 minutes and a half for this third person challenge.
But yes, Vertec thinks that a higher population is something that he's always thought would be a good idea. But with population density higher, PvE folks will have a harder time doing PvE stuff. So keeping it low would be a way that Intrepid can ensure that PvE people can do PvE stuff without being almost guaranteed to be, tromped on and bothered. So yeah, it's a balance. It's balance. Lots of people or lots of choices in what you do for content. That does limit as much option for PvP as PvP players might like, though. So there would need to be somewhat of a decent balance. Further testing required. It's a good thing this is an alpha.
Chibi thinks there's more testing that's needed. Chibi wonders if chat wants a nerdy Chibi.
Everyone wants a nerdy Chibi.
The 15-minute timer, Chibi thinks is very difficult to keep up third person compared to 5 minutes.
Chibi now knows what it's like to be a Vertec, even at the 5 minutes. Vertec struggles hard.
Vertec is getting better at it.
Vertec is getting better. Vertec is happy. Vertec is happy.
You were having a hard time. Small server for Nithrum and the RP buddies. Yes, Nerdy Chibi, go! Chibi was asking chat if chat wants Nerdy Chibi on the spinner as an option, as one of the things that come up, and Chibi then has to speak as archival Chibi as possible, as nerdy as of Chibi as Chibi can get. We already have a Nerdy Chibi. That was nerdier Chibi. Thanks, Oracle.
He's got a point. He's
oh my
not
goodness.
Wrong.
So Chibi had a lot of fun today on the PTR, and Chibi found a lot of bugs. Besides the bananas, Chibi found that some of the terrain was disappearing as Chibi got closer, but she could still chop or harvest the the things. And then also, Chibi's mount was doing a slip and slide thing. So when she started to run and then stopped, her mount would slide across the ground. And Chibi was having way too much fun with running and then getting off of her mount midway, and then the mount just continuing going a little distance and then sliding.
What was that all about? Vertec hears you people's talking about the momentum stuff and the sliding mount and Tokyo Drift, but Vertec did not experience it. What is this? What is this Tokyo Drift life?
So Ash has today put in the PTR for test that they adjusted momentum, and Chibi didn't really feel too much of this. She tried really hard.
Really quick. Vertec needs to change his headphone thing real quick, and then he needs to restart his audio thing so that I can still hear you.
5 minutes.
Okay, Vertec can hear you while he restarts his other audio stuff.
Okay.
Continue as you were.
So Chibi was trying to do dodges and other things to get the momentum to do weird things, but Chibi is just a cleric, so nothing was happening for her really until she got on her mount. And then she tried Ravina, the rogue, and didn't really notice anything with that either. So Chibi's not really sure. She thinks everything was fine. But Chibi wants to know what chat thinks. Vale says there's momentum on Vale's Mage Blink too. What was that like? Chibi doesn't play Mage, so Chibi wouldn't know. Chibi's unsure if Vertex mic is working. Mage Blink momentum is back. Yay! Oracle was using it to jump from like top of building to top of building. Thought the slip and was rubber banding issue. No. It mainly was happening whenever Chibi was like just left right clicking and then letting go immediately. Chibi wasn't prepared for this, right? So today the PTR went up and Chibi had been testing on PTR. So she already had a character on PTR. They didn't wipe it. So Chibi was already basically in the tropics when the PTR came up. And so Chibi was far away from any rubber banding, and Chibi was still experiencing slippy slidey mounts.
There we go. I think Vertec has his audio fixed now.
Okay, Vertec has 2 minutes 40 seconds for a third person.
Okay.
Erwin's mount drifted off of a cliff. It need to pre-plan for the amount of stopping distance. No grip.
Actually, that sounds like Bard races incoming. There's gonna be Bard races because Vertec can only imagine how nifty that would look with Bards with the what the heck was the name of that skill where you do the power slide with the rainbow? Flourish.
Flourish, yeah. Get off the stage is when you kick somebody.
The corners. Yeah. Because then as you're drifting and you start sliding too far, just smack that flourish again and accelerate into the turn.
Chibi,
as you need it.
Chibi should have tried a bard with the flourish. Chibi didn't think about the bard and flourishing. Race around Vera.
Bard racetracks now.
Yeah. What else? What else did Chibi see? Oh, Chibi found in-node housing that were freehold like housing in-node, but Chibi couldn't get the in-node housing. She tried really hard.
Womp womp.
She even became citizen of Shorefoot to try and get the housing, but the housing wasn't for sale.
No dices for Chibi?
No dices for Chibi.
Womp womp.
Also, Chibi did look at the artisan stuff. The artisan stuff didn't change. Hi, Jay.
Okay,
Thanks for the
okay.
test. Unfortunately, Chibi thinks that the restream's not working, and there's only 30 seconds left that Chibi has to talk in third person. Vale says, Vale wonders how much momentum affects rogues in grapple. Chibi didn't try grapple, actually. Chibi didn't think about that.
Oh.
Did Erwin try grapple?
Wow.
Yes, it is live.
This is live, Jay. This is.
Hello, Stealth. Chibi thanks you again for the kindness. Okay, we're done. Stop. We're good. We passed 15 minutes of third person. Oh my gosh, that was
15
difficult.
minutes of third person.
That was
I
a
didn't
good
think I would
challenge.
ever be able to do that.
That was a good
Granted,
challenge.
Part of that, I had to restart my audio stuff, so I mean that doesn't exactly count. But I will take the fact that I cheated and I still won.
Yeah, you cheated still. Hey, I did it off of what little is in here. I'm proud of myself. Sorry, Vale. It'll go away for at least an hour at this point. It hurts. Can't stop the fall. Welcome in, Stealth. The downward grapple. Yeah. All right, so now that we don't have to talk in third person anymore, we should take a shot just to celebrate the fact that we made it through that. So, huzzah.
And yeah, welcome in there, the stealth POV. Cheers. I love the sound of that. Hold on, I'm gonna do that again before I take a drink. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I should record the sound of the cork popping and then make that like a.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I was saying I should record the sound of the cork popping and make that the major gift sub, like the 20 gift subs maybe, is the sound of a cork popping.
I like that. I like that.
That's a pretty big deal. I'm gonna write that down. So
really clean cork pop.
Subs times 20. I'm gonna write really clean cork pop.
You did, Stealth. We had 15 minutes where both of us had to talk in third person.
Yes, because we spun it technically 6 times, and unfortunately I forgot to remove the 1% can't talk. And so almost 1 for 1 they transferred over to talking into third person. And because there were 6, we decided 3 and 3, and 3 times 5 is 15. So we would both talk in third person for 15 minutes just to get it all out of the way.
Because Vertec is notoriously bad at talking in third person.
Yeah.
But concentrated so hard today that I only had to drink like 3 or 4 times.
All right. In honor of our new races that are getting tested tomorrow on the PTR, would you rather be a bearded Nikua female or a how do I put this?
You can do it.
A
furry.
Ostentatious. I don't know how to spell that. Ostentatious.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Google.
Google's so
ostentatious, which is the opposite of. Oh, thanks, Google. That you really had to put that there, huh? Okay. Ostentatious pyrrhea, which is the opposite of what a pyrrhea is like. I will allow 5 extra plumes per vote if you wish. So would you rather be a bearded dwarf. Yes, that's actually how you spell it. Thank you, Nithram. Or an ostentatious pyre.
A beardless dwarf?
No, a bearded dwarf. Because it's lore that the girls have beards. So you're either a very haughty woodland elf, so perhaps you were raised around the snootier elves, or you're a bearded Nikua.
Oh, okay, bearded unique. Oh, okay. I see.
Some human females have beards. True. I mean, when Nith dresses up. We have right now ostentatious fire winning. So while you guys are doing the this or that, I'm gonna get my bean boozle. Do you have yours?
No, but I do have my birdie bots. Mwahaha.
You knew what I meant, you dork.
I did know what you meant. That's why I called it out specifically.
Every bean flavor. Every flavor bean.
Specifically. Her flavor.
Every flavor bean from Bernie Bots. They can certainly be ostentatious. Yes. Yes. All right. What if we pop 2 of them at the same time and see how the mixture works?
Oh my gosh, that sounds like it could turn out disastrous. Imagine getting 2 of the terrible ones together.
Oh, that would be hilarious. I want to try it. You want to try it?
Imagine getting the most terrible combination ever. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yes. Okay.
Sounds troubling.
Okay. We can do this.
I'm just saying.
How many did we have?
2.
2? Okay.
I'm just saying.
2 at the same time?
Yes, I'm just saying this. Okay, look. Birdie Bots, every flavor beans is primarily good beans. So you have.
It is.
You have a chance. You've got a 1-3 chance that both are good, one is bad, or both are bad.
Okay. So I have chosen my 2. They're in my palm.
Here's my 2. I'm not looking.
I'm also going to not look. Oh gosh, I dropped them. I had to look. Now I need to pick 2 more.
Oh no.
I'm actually trying to hold it in 2 separate hands at this time.
He dropped his beans.
Look away. Look away.
Look away.
Close my eyes. There's my 2.
Oh, one of
Let's
them.
get focused.
Okay, that's hilarious. Yep, we got it.
Okay.
Ready? 1,
Ready.
2, 3.
I haven't died yet. I have no idea what flavor these are. But I didn't get a bad one. Chibi got a bad one. Are you are you cheating? Are you sinking down so you can spit them out?
No.
Hacker! Hacker!
Someone took her shoes.
Someone took your shoes.
No, I'm drinking water so I don't have to taste this anymore.
She'd unplugged her nose.
Ugh.
I don't think anyone could steal her shoes. She's too close to them and she would notice no matter what.
Also, who said I'm wearing shoes?
Oi. Oi. Well, if you're not wearing them, it'll be easier for someone to steal them. So.
Who said I
that.
wore shoes? My Vec doesn't, apparently. I was looking at my Vex feed the other day because somebody was talking about their shoes, and I looked at my shoes and I was like, I don't have any shoes. I have a leather strap going across the top of my foot. That's my shoe.
Must be nice.
Well, ostentatious pirate wears shoes. Probably. They're
True.
probably fancy shoes. Snooty shoes. That's because your pickpocket level isn't high enough. True. Very, very good point, Mono. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow.
Yes, thank you.
Or should I call you Bob? You got to roll as Fancy Aurelia. Oh, I don't think we've ever seen a Fancy Aurelia. I think Aurelia was invited to one Fancy event in her past, but didn't actually go. She was too shy. It was a human event. As a Pyre, she had no idea what that was supposed to be like. She was not sure. So she just kind of skipped. But she was invited.
You're gonna make an Empyrean? Name it like, I don't know. Or Aurelia in disguise.
Aurelia in disguise.
Cosplayed Aurelia.
Totally not Aurelia.
Definitely not Aurelia.
Definitely not Aurelia. For those of you that don't know, Aurelia is actually my character's name. You guys all know me as Chibi Bree, so I try and keep it chibi as much as possible. But in actual roleplay, her real name is Aurelia. I just don't want to confuse people because I haven't really talked about it much. But her actual name is Aurelia Clevertold. And she got that name. Clevertold is not actually her last name. She got that name by essentially talking her way out of so many things that she was just lucky. Either because she had the knowledge or because she had luck on her side. Who would know? And she likes to tell stories of her adventures. So she's Clevertold. I went by in the Discord as storyteller TV Bree for a little bit.
It's true. That was a community given title, I do believe.
Yeah. But
so what other fun stuff? I didn't even get a chance to read the notes. Was there any other fun and interesting stuff going on in PTR today?
Not really. It was primarily like focusing on how the player. Oh, I guess they adjusted the enemies, the NPCs. So if you're too low of a level, they'll hit you harder, and they won't take as much of your attacks. Like they won't do as much. Hello, Artorias. Okay. Welcome in. Waha! Let's go! Yahoo! Hi. Hello. How goes, friend?
Hello there.
I have to make up a riddle, so give me a second.
Let's see. Let me see if I can hunt down the notes, 'cause I'm curious what else they put in there.
I'm gonna do this. There we go.
What you gonna do?
I changed the music back to the Golden Feather intro. Oh yeah, so I was gonna say I was visiting Jamie's stream the other day, and they've gotten to the point where they've gone through so many this or that they have to resort to ChatGPT now to make it up. Hello, Mr. Cryptic. It's good. Rare that catch you guys live, but working from home today, so good. How's AOC looking? Looking pretty good. I enjoyed the PTR today. If you didn't know, if you have access to Alpha 2, you get access to PTR now. And tomorrow they're testing, we have been told at least live here, that they're testing Pyrite and Nikoa tomorrow. So that's exciting. And I'm playing with my scarf that I got from Pally because it's so soft and I like it.
Silk.
What 185 whether wet or when dry? What's 185 whether wet or when dry? The temperature? An oven?
I think that's supposed to be the riddle. What's 185 whether wet or when dry?
I don't know what's 185. I'm like an oven. The sun?
I don't know.
You guys would rather be an ostentatious pirate.
pirates.
Fair. Got a lot of fancy Sand Squad broodly.
Oh, Lordy.
OMG, exciting! Pirate, let's go! I'm not a tester. I just like the following. I feel like if I actually spend time in the game, I will likely ruin the first experience. That's very fair, Artorius. Very fair. Wishing I wasn't at work. Hi, Lex!
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
definitely a fair take.
I gave you a shout out, Lex, on Reddit because Nice was trying to post the PvP flagging system, and unfortunately he posted it from his phone and it like swished down the image. So I shared it from the wiki, and someone was like, "Thank you, TGF." Also, you and Lex put in work on that wiki. So I was like, "Yeah, Lex does a lot of really cool stuff." If you guys haven't seen the wiki, I want to shout out the wiki. Check it
Lex
out
is a
here.
monster. Just saying, when it comes to the
Oh
wiki.
no! It doubled up.
There was a time a little while back where I think it was like right in the middle of an awkward time where I did not assume I was ever going to get a response from Lex for the next like 10 hours.
Yeah.
So I was like, but I'm just going to put this here for like when he wakes up or something. Don't you know, it was like 5 minutes later. Oh shoot, I'll fix that. Bam, done.
All right.
And it wasn't like a spelling thing. It was like there was I think it was the Discord bot, I think, decided to take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Discord bot decided to take a nap. And I was like, hey, just letting you know, this is a thing.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes later is no longer a thing.
Hi, Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Noobtastic.
Yeah, Lex is pretty quick on those changes. Also, if you guys have photos and you don't see them on the wiki, you can send them to Lex. I'm sure Lex would appreciate them. I sent Lex photos of my my spell book from the Forsaken Blade. All right, you guys ready? I have my lore, my riddle.
Okay, you do your lore riddle. I need to step away for this phone for a quick second. I'll be right back.
I lie in... Wait, hold on. Let me try this. I want to try this because, Vertec got me a really fancy gift, and I want to look at you guys as I read this. All right. I lie in ruin, shadow, yet pulse with unseen light. Built by your sweat and sorrow, I flourish from your fight. My presence shapes the land in bloom or in decay. From ashes rises my power. What am I? Say. I'm quick, at least that's what my wife says. Yes, I mean, I'm not going to speak to your wife, but you are quick. It is not corruption. That is a great guess, though, Undead Pally. No! I will highlight this one as a hint. My presence shapes the land in bloom or in decay. You want me to read again? Okay. I lie in ruined shadow, yet pulse with unseen light. Built by your sweat and sorrow, I flourish from your fight. My presence reshapes the land in bloom or in decay. From ashes rises my power. What am I? Say. Any guesses? What shapes the land in bloom, like as it grows, or in decay as it dies? Yes, Lex, you are a node. Yes, that is the right answer. Good job. Huzzah. My wrath upon you, yes, tomorrow. Dirt, the essence. Those are good questions. Those are good guesses. Very, very good guesses. All right, let's see who has paid attention to the most recent live stream. You've had a little bit of time. Blood? No, not blood, but that's a good guess. You've had a little bit of time to watch the most recent live stream. And if you haven't caught it, no worries. I'm not trying to shame anybody. I just like using it as an excuse to quiz you guys. Can you? Actually, no, not can you. What happens if someone attacks you while you have a crate on your back with the new suggestion changes that they've made? No, definitely shame. Oh, that makes sense. You drop it? No, you don't drop it. You do drop it when you die. Hi, Garsimile. They get flagged. Correct. Ding, ding, ding. 1 out of 5. All right. Next phase. How many grades of gear are there? Or how many grades of gear will there be? You can just take the death and they get corruption. True. That is true, Mono. I'm also objectively clear. 9, wrong. Garsimile and Mr. Noobtastic, you were right. There are technically 5. We only know 3 of them right now. 2 of them remain to be seen. We've got Initiate, Adept, and Radiant, which are referring to the grade of gear specifically that a novice can make for the initiative, an apprentice can make for the adept, and a journeyman can make for the radiant. But there will be 2 more grades for master and grandmaster. We just don't know what those are yet because we can't make them. So good job, guys. They've gotten 2 out of 5 right so far.
Okay.
And the riddle, do you want to hear the riddle?
I heard the riddle right before I took my headphones off.
Okay, the answer was a node.
I was totally going to guess a phoenix flower.
A phoenix flower? Yes. That's a good guess. I like that. All right. Let's see. What else? What else can I quiz you guys on? A person who gets attacked by a CC who is a non-combatant will take damage. True or false? With the revised changes, I will add. With the revised changes.
Uno mas?
A person who receives an attack of a CC will receive the damage who is a non-combatant with the proposed changes. It is true. Yes, Mr. Noobtastic. So you will receive the damage of the CC. However, you will not receive the CC effect of the CC as a non-combatant with the proposed changes.
Which I will say that I was sad about for like a moment, because that was like the only way to really deal with people training mobs through your party. And then they announced the next thing after that. And I was like, okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's a win. It's a win.
Stealth, no. Damage does not stop damage action. I literally can keep harvesting a flower while a mob attacks me as a cleric. I just can heal myself through it too. With the new changes, how many tiers of nodes will there be, and which ones are being removed? Ooh, are you proposing that, Garsimile, as a question? We can ask that as a question, or are you actually asking? I want to know before anybody answers. Proposing. Perfect. That's the next question. With the new changes, how many tiers of nodes will there be, and which ones are being removed? 1 or ones? Yes. City is being removed, and that means I think there will be 5. Old T5 is going bye-bye. Correct. Both of you are correct. So yes, City is being removed. They've decided to move down from a tier 6 node being the metropolis to a tier 5 node being a metropolis. Now, here's the bonus question. 6 including wilderness. Very fair, Lex. Very fair. Sounds like they're getting rid of stage between city and metro. True. Steven did say that the reason why they're getting rid of city is because city felt like I called it the Shein of a metro. Like, here's what you were trying to get, here's what you actually got. The expectation versus the reality. So they removed it. Not that I know that it was bad, but they were saying they felt like it was a underwhelming version of the Metro. So to me, that would sound like the Shein version of a Metro.
See, all they needed to do was make Metropolis take a lot longer, and then
T5 equals Metro
add
from
even more
T-Mail.
bonuses.
Yeah. Okay.
Emu Metro.
How many extra professions, if any, are being added to the village stage node in terms of buildings?
Oh, like how many more building locations can you drop in a village?
Yes, if any. Wish.com urban planning. Yes! You guys won the quiz. Congratulations.
Yay!
We have
You are
tier
the
5 at
winners.
home. We have tier 5 at home. I love that. Do you get that meme, Vertec?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making
tier
sure.
5 at home. Tier 5 at home.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I just all in all, thank you guys so much. I mean, we can still hang out and chit chat, but it's almost 11. I know, Vertec, you gotta prep up. You gotta leave at 6 o'clock in the morning on a flight.
Yeah, I need to get another power nap before I get up and start packing and get on a flight. And I gotta leave at like 6.
But where to up north, Vertec's job is stealing him away from me for 2 weeks starting tomorrow, so he won't be back until the 13th.
Yeah.
So
But then hopefully after that, I'm gonna see if I can put in a guaranteed I get the first full week of August off. See if I can get guaranteed for that.
So I also want to add, just as a heads up, next week on Tuesday, I won't be able to do the Tavern talk because I have a, for those of you that don't know, I am pursuing a certification in UX, and I have a course that I'm taking that night, literally at the same exact time as the
Oh shoot, I gotta go for a call.
okay, I love you. Literally at the same time as Tavern Talk, so unfortunately it'll be quite late for me at night, but what I will do is I will try and hang out with you guys another night. I do also have a friend coming into town, so that is going to repeat into the following week. But the good news is on Monday and Tuesday, Vertec should be back. So if I'm not here for Tavern Talk, Vertec will at least be here. You'll only lose maybe one, but I promise I will make it up to you guys whenever I can. I'll try and find a way to give you guys a bonus stream. And I actually was already considering doing a stream on the 4th of July if you guys are interested. I could hang out with you guys and we can chit chat. I'm not really sure what I would stream at the moment. Maybe 2.5. But yeah. I can at least do the Mead quest next week on Monday. So that will at least happen. I will take payment in the form of bonus RP. Okay, sounds good. I believe I owe you still RP, Nithram. We've just been so busy with everything. So I promise that I will give you some bonus RP. Yes. But yeah, if you guys didn't know already, you can join our Discord. And you can come and be a part of the conversation between streams, and also like give us your thoughts and feedback on the type of content you want to see us do more often. You want me to do one of these hangout where it's just me literally hanging out with you? I will do it if you are interested. Can you type the name of your character on YouTube? character YouTube. Can you type the name of your character YouTube? I need help. I'm sorry. What are you asking, Vale? Oh, I don't have a roleplay YouTube yet, but if you're interested in one, I was thinking of trying it, but that's one of those things where I was saying that I kind of have roleplay on TGF Tavern a little bit, but I don't actually have a roleplay YouTube. If I said YouTube, I meant U2 to Nithrum or Dimmer Meerkat, because I've been roleplaying with Nithrum. But I did consider doing a roleplay YouTube. I just don't know if anybody is interested in a roleplay YouTube. So if there is interest there, I can definitely mark that down and plan out content for it, because I have ideas. I just I didn't know if there was interest. I do enjoy the role plays though. How's RP YouTube work? So do you guys know what's his name? Oh man, I love his stuff. I like literally follow his stuff all the time. Let me check my Instagram. He's probably got a story up right now. Quincy's Tavern. Do you know Quincy's Tavern? The Muffin Man. Thanks, Garcimile. Do you know Quincy's Tavern? Portini? Question mark. Well, here's this for the roleplay community. Yes, so think of like Quincy's Tavern, but like my own spin on it. And I was thinking of doing like possibly some lore videos or like intro quests. So like can I run one by you guys and you guys can tell me if you like this idea or not while Vertec is busy. I want to get Branchler props. That's something that I would like to thank you later, Artorius. That is one thing I want to save up for. Very much so. Shoot. Okay, so imagine I'm in Tavern garb, right? I really want to get like a whole Tavern theme area behind me, kind of like what you see with Vertec, but like real life. And then I'd be like, ah, welcome, traveler. Welcome to the Golden Feather Tavern. I see you're fresh from Sanctus. It's strange, isn't it? The essence flowing through you. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, I think. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Are you looking for something? Are you lost? Oh, you just got here. Well, I believe one of the gate watchers could point you on the way if you haven't already talked to them before. And if you do talk to one of them, make sure to show them the medallion that you got when you first got here. I hear one of them might be able to shiny that up a little bit for you. Who knows what you could trade that for? Oh, you're interested in getting into arsons? Well, if you go into Samia's Hope or Lionhold, whichever one you prefer, there is a artisan leader there that would be able to help you and guide you on how to learn the trades of Vera. I myself am an alchemist, so if you're curious, feel free to ask me anything. Oh, and here, take this for the road. It's a freebie. You might need it. You never know. Something like that. I don't know. I know you said artisans, but my mind replaced it with arsons. I made antlers for cosplay before, but not Pyre style branchlers. Gotta see the characters to play. Yeah, exactly. That was good. Well, thank you. Thanks. Thanks God. Thanks God, I'm not the only one. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's just off the cuff. I had a general idea of what I was going for there, but no actual like script. But if that's something you guys would be interested in, I was thinking of trying to bring in like a taverny like thing. Like one thing I was thinking of is even like talking about how, we were teasing about the caravan coming up from the Midwestern Caravan. That's actually a fun fact. That's what Undead Pally called it, was the Midwestern Caravan. And so I was thinking of saying, a caravan just came in the other day, fresh from the desert. I hear that they're expanding their searches. After all, there's so much to Vera, there's so much land to explore, always uncovering new things, and just be able to incorporate changes that are happening within the world. Anyway, yes, do that. I bet lots of folks would love that, myself included, of course. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go, noob. Bring your best torch. I love that. But yeah, I've always wanted to do that kind of stuff. I really like cosplay. I really like role playing. I really like doing that as a dungeon master for D&D and things like that. I would role play with my my group. One of them was trying to talk to their god, and I was being a very snarky god. But to be fair, they were a warlock, and I was like their sugar daddy, if you will, if you know warlocks in D&D. And so I was like, I don't know. You're not really a good investment of my power as of late. Maybe I should take some of that back from you. And because they've been rolling really badly. And they're like, no, please don't take my power away. So it was really fun. Chibi, snarky? No, she would never. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe getting rid of a lot of the stuff on my Chibi Brie account, or just leaving it and then just taking it over on in roleplay. Your sarcasm is showing. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, I can probably do that. I can try it. But I'm enjoying a little bit of the role play through the drink videos and our YouTube. If you guys want to check out, I don't know if you've seen it, especially you, Vale. I don't know if you've seen our most recent video on the critical hit cocktail. It's not my best work, but it was my first time. So I was trying to figure out how to go about it. But I basically, the idea is, here, let me grab this book. We backed this book, and it is called The Adventurer's Guide to Alchemy. And there's actually a link in this this cocktail page, this cocktail video. And if you want to get it yourself, the Kickstarter's still there. But there's a variety of drinks that you can make in here. And in the very back and in the Adventurer's Guide that I got, or the add-on, there are stories that go with it. So it's meant to be TTRPG related, or game agnostic. So you can do it for Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, D&D, any of those, right? And so basically there's a little encounter that goes with the drink, or is inspired with the drink. And you go through this encounter, and then at the end you get the drink. And so inspired by that and the way that this is supposed to work, I'm doing it but Ashes of Creation related. So I asked Oracle, who has been asking me to make more tavern-y things for the tavern in terms of content. What I should do, should I make up another story because the last one was about fighting Odobwa the Hungerer? Or should I base it off of the stories in the back of the book? And he chose the stories in the back of the book. And so that's what we have. And that's kind of what I based the critical hit cocktail off of. So if you guys like that, let me know. I feel like I am anxious talking, because Vertec has stepped away. But let's see if there's anybody else who is live. Oh, also, if you guys want to help us in supporting a friend of the tavern. Oh, look at that. Portini's playing D&D. You'll look it up. Perfect. If you guys want to help us in supporting a friend of the tavern, it's actually one of our guild mates. He really wants to test ashes with us, but he can't really afford the $100 to get a key. So I was thinking if we're able to get a donation together, I will put up a dono bar after I get some chances to set one up, to try and raise $100 so that we could give it to him so that he could go get Ashes of Creation as a Alpha 2. He really wants to join us in it. He really wants to come and hang out with us. And I think he would really like to join us in phase 3. So I was thinking if anybody's interested in helping us raise $100 for him. In response, I think I told Vertec I would do something kind of scary for myself. Maybe play a scary game. Because the $100 is a lot. So I want to say thank you in return. And then Vertec, I think, said I had to play a scary game in the dark.
Mm-hmm. Phasmo in the dark. Phasmo
in the dark? Oh, no. So if that's something you guys are interested in, I think maybe next Monday's Mead Quest, I can put up a donation bar that will let me have the rest of this week to get one together. But we'll put up a donation bar of $100. And once we meet that, I will play Phasmophobia in the dark. Mono, cheers. Or Bob, I don't know which one you wanted.
Phasmo in the dark.
Cheers, huzzah, and thank you for subscribing.
Ooh. Cheers indeed. Ooh.
But one day I really want to either save up some money and do a giveaway to help maybe a person who can't afford an Ashes of Creation, either sub or key. Depends on where we are in the whole process. Be able to get access to it. Or I really, really hope that as content creators, we get picked as an official content creator and that they give us keys that we can give away to you guys. Because I don't know if you guys knew, but at one point, Intrepid used to do these really cool streams in October. I don't know if they're going to do it this year. They didn't do it last year. Maggie was on leave. But they are called the... what are they called? I know they're charity streams. Extra Life streams. And they would give away some of the lore through their Pathfinder game for Ashes of Creation. And I'm so glad too, right, Pally? Oh, I can't wait. Vertec and I would stay up all night and try to win keys so that we could give them away to people in our Discord. And
literally rotate out, tag team it.
And fun fact, that was always around my birthday. So that was what I would spend my birthday doing. I would stay up all day and all night because it'd always be the weekend that the time change was, which happens to typically be my birthday weekend. So I really missed the October art challenge, right? But yeah, I had fun. I enjoyed that. And then I also got to take part in one of the last one. That was really fun. I unfortunately had a face off against many rabbits.
Oh, that was hilarious.
And
I told
TNT.
you the demons.
Chaffee.
I told you bunnies are evil.
Chaffee kept blowing up our structure. Not intentionally. Not intentionally. I think it was random and it kept going to us. So
that's the rumor that it was unintentional. But
I was gonna say, if you're cool with it, I kind of want to raid over to Porcini, who's DMing D&D, which goes really great with our the Adventurer's Guide to Alchemy book, which is what we're basing our drinks off of, and also at least Dimmer, and I think maybe Vale would like to see me do a roleplay channel for my character. I gave them like a basic. I'm not very good at it like off the cuff, but I'm working on it. But I gave them a basic idea of what I think it would look like.
Sweet. Do it.
Okay.
What the crowd wants, the crowd gets.
But oh yeah, Garsimle liked it too. They honored me too much. But Vertex, do you have anything that you want to oh no, we have to choose.
What do we have to choose?
Well, Demon Soul, who I was just talking about trying to gift a sub to, or an Ashes key to, is live, but so is Portini.
Ooh.
We need your help. You're great at off the cuff. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I was getting nervous like halfway through it. Flip a coin. Okay.
Roll a d20 in chat and
Wait.
odds.
Can I roll a real one?
Yeah, you can roll a real one.
I want to use my new dice.
The new dices.
Can I use my new dice?
Yeah.
I'll hail the coin. Do you guys want the coin or the die? Dice Goblin. I'm trying to like appease. I like that case. Thank you. I was just given this as a gift. It was supposed to be a birthday gift, but it's like a couple of years late, but that's okay. It's still pretty. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a 3. Shiny clickety clacks. Yes.
Okay. So now we gotta figure out. Okay, so odds.
Erwin, don't clip that.
Who's more odd? Demon Soul or Portini? I think Demon Soul is more odd.
I think Demon Soul is more odd for sure.
Okay. So Demon Soul is odd and Portini is even.
Yeah. Semi-critical fail. Yes, pretty much. Let the chance cube decide. All right. So what I'm going to say is because Demon Soul Games is odd, we have to go in and taunt him about when he's joining Ashes because that's been our thing as of late, I think. Every time we go in, we have people ask him when he's joining Ashes of Creation.
Ashes.
So don't tell him though that I want to raise money for him. But we will go ahead and raid on over. Vertex, do you have anything you want to say to them before we raid?
Just the usual closing. Because everybody needs to be reminded that you are the reason we exist. There would be no tavern without the patrons. You stop by and you're spending your time here. Your time is very valuable. You only get so much of it. Once you've spent it, it's gone, and we do not give refunds.
True.
Even if we wanted to. We couldn't. So, thank you.
Sorry.
Every moment you spend here, we appreciate every one of them.
Yeah. I unfortunately have not figured out how to convince the time mage to give back people's times. So
Someday we'll
cheers.
capture the thing. Keep it in the back room.
Yeah. I was cheersing to you guys, by the way. So cheers to you guys for making all of this possible. I know that this is a crazy random stream for a lot of our other content, but I really love just hanging out with you guys, and you guys make this all possible. And maybe one day I'll be able to make more TGF content and do it a little bit more often. And you guys are inspiring me every day, so I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now let's go over to Demon Soul Games and ask him when he's going to join us for Alpha 2, because that's our favorite question. And
get him.
And get him talking about some Ashes. TGF booth at Ashes Con gonna be lit. Oh, I can't wait until there's an Ashes Con. By the way, on that note, we are going to PAX West. If you're going to PAX West, we will see you there. If you're not going to PAX West, don't worry. We will be taking videos at PAX West.
PAX West, let's do it. Pally, you're halfway there. You're Midwest, right?
Actually, I think Erwin said if we reach our goal of 175, he wants to see a PAX West stream. From our phone or something. Okay. So keep that in consider. Either way, see you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll be back on Saturday with Sinflow and Laloop. Bye.
Take care. Bye.